Alright, I've got this Wright standard intensity, and the drive system no longer works. So I think I determined this earlier, that I need some parts. Well, the belt's falling off. As you can see, the drive belt. So I need to get in here, and as you can see, there's very limited room. Let me turn the light on. Alright, that should be better. Well, you can see the pulley. I think the idler pulley, which is right up, where is it? There, is actually bad. In addition to, I think the belt broke. I'm trying to remember what happened here. I don't even remember now. It was making all kinds of noise and doing weird things. So what I've got to do is take this arm off, and I believe replace the idler pulley in addition to putting a new belt on. Yep, sure enough, as you can see, watch this. Get the play in that bearing. It's totally gone. So that's what it was. It was making noise, and yeah, you can see the belt's cracked. You see that? Belt's cracked. Need new belt, but also need new idler pulley along with it because that bearing is shot. Okay, so this idler arm is held on by this nut and washer. So we've got to loosen that, and it requires a, was it 11/16? I think that's what it is. I think it's 11/16. Which one is it? It might be the bigger one. Yeah, 3/4. 3/4 inch is what it requires. That turns on there, the 3/4. Always wear your gloves too. Yeah, it's right on there. But the spring's under tension, so it may not release. And I think I already did this earlier and it didn't release. So you got the washer and everything off, and you've got this whole unit, and the spring is under tension over here. See it? There it is. So we can release the tension. There's actually a spring removal tool, which I don't have, but I've got one, but it doesn't fit right. So we're going to see what we can do here. Okay, now using this tool I have here, which is basically like a breaker bar, I fit this up in here. There's a, see that? Right in there, square area, same size. I got some leverage on it, and I pulled this down. I managed to pull this down. See how it's dropped down the arm? Now I can get access to the top bolt of this idler arm, which is what I need to pull the idler arm off. I'm not sure what size bolt that is, but hopefully I can get in there with a wrench or something. See, it's attached at the bottom here with a nut, I think it's a nut. I don't know, bolt, one or the other. So I'm gonna try that right now. Actually, I realized it's a 9/16, okay? And as soon as I started working on it, this thing just dropped down and it slipped the spring out. So the spring is out, and this thing's down. I'm gonna be able to get it all the way off now, I think. So I can work on it off the machine, which would be a lot easier than trying to, there we go, there. There's this stuff at the top. Don't lose this stuff. Woo! That's gotta go back. So, actually I'm gonna take a picture of this too and now I'm gonna work on it off the machine. Okay, so here it is off the machine, and you can see what position where the belt is. I'm just going to put the new belt in back in this position once I replace the idler pulley, and it should be easy enough to do. Make sure to put these back correctly as well. And I've got the belt here for it. It's a 71460180. That's actually a new part, and it's got a patent on it too. Make sure you have the right parts for your belts for your machine. And here's the pulley too, even though it doesn't look quite the same. Here's the part number for it. And I'm guessing it goes down like that. Looks like a, yeah, I guess new part, new size pulley, new design. Mine was one of the very first intensities that was built, so I just hope they gave me the right part, because it is a little bit different. I bought this one as well, but I think it's for the cutter deck. There's the part number. And I don't know if I'm going to replace that belt right now. I just dropped it down off of the clutch, as you can see in the video, but this is for the cutter deck most likely. And just a little FYI, this is the model number I have. You can see my serial number too. It's one of the first ones built, but this is the model number, so you can see what parts those things go to on the different machines. Look at how wobbly this is. Look how messed up it is. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it still worked. But these bolts are on there tight. They are really hard to get off, I'll tell you that. So to get this thing to go, I'm trying to stick this in a vise and see if this will let it free up. Okay, finally got it. Actually, it went the wrong way at first. It's lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. Remember? Oh, actually, well, that one's moving now. So you want to go counterclockwise to loosen, just in case you forgot. Okay, and with wrenches on both sides, oh, that one's moving. Now you can see, now, as long as I secure this one on this side, we will be able to loosen this thing. Let me put my knee on it so it doesn't move. There. Whoops. Our knee's holding it. We're going to loosen this up. Don't drop all, it looks like a bunch of washers back in there. Don't drop any of those. Do it by hand, the last part. Okay, now I've got it off, and you can see that's where it attaches. There's the nut. Take those washers off, put it back in the reverse order. Look at the bearing, or what's left of it. Oh my gosh. Whoa, what a sloppy mess. Can't believe this thing was even working. Alright, now with this new one, putting all these washers on isn't going to work because there's almost no room left on the bolt. It's going to change the height. So let me go back to the way it was and measure where the position is on the bolt when I put these washers on, and just take a bunch off so it matches up at the same depth. Okay, wow, I think it may only need like one washer. Look how much room is on that bolt. I think just one. Yeah, and even that is not the same. I hope this is going to work right. Well, I contacted Wright Manufacturing, and they tell me that the bolt length is the same for the new and the old part. But as you can see, I've taken all the washers off. There's no washer there, no washer here. So it's going straight on the bearings. I don't know if that's a good thing to do. And I've got that much. I haven't tightened it all the way, but I've only got that much to play with. So hopefully I get it on tight enough. We will see if this works.